And then God gave me mercy.
Do you remember your first Father's Day with her?
A little painful at first. The first two were a little hard to digest. You know, when for years somebody tells you you're not a good dad, and then one day you realized you weren't a good dad at that time. Because after I had Mercy, and I think by the time Mercy was 5, I made a conscious decision. I think I said on the podcast that I was doing something with Mercy one day. I had fed her, like it was her and I had her, like my wife had something, so I had to feed her and do all that stuff. And I remember sitting next to her and saying prayers and thinking, I could never have done this 20 years ago. Like what I just did, I could have never done this. When I was going through all that stuff with my older daughter, Jackie, I couldn't have handled doing what I'm doing right now. And that's when I realized that I wasn't ready to be a dad. My ex-wife was right. My ex-wife was correct. I was not, by all means, ready for what I had on my plate. Because of the coke, because of my macho-ness, because of my hard-headedness and my stubbornness, I fought her. I didn't want to lose my name to her. I just wasn't ready to be a dad at that time. But when I did become ready to be a dad, she was all grown up. And that's the truth. That's the honest-to-God truth. Now, with Mercy came, I was ready to be a dad, and I've proved that to myself now. So, you know what? Mercy's 7. I had Jacqueline until she was 5, then I had my little situation, and I had to devote myself to comedy. Gave my wife an out. They took her to England. We lost contact for a while on purpose. Then I called the house and reconnected. And from there on in, it was just a long and valiant. And I came to grips with it. And then God threw Jackie and Mercy on my lap. Just because I came to grips with what had happened, boom, God threw a fucking fastball at me. And guess what? I hit it out of the fucking park. And now today, today I feel like a dad. I'm ready to accept the gift on Sunday and tell her I love her and hang out with her. And I don't know where we're going to go. Everything's fucking closed, you know. I was hoping Universal's open, but the rides aren't. You can still go up there, park for free, and walk. Some of the restaurants are open. You know, I don't know if I'm ready to.
You're not going to grill? You're not going to dad it up and put an apron and a grill outside?
Uncle Joey's the master of a lot of things. They're all psychological. Cooking ain't one of them.
Really? You don't grill? I figured you'd be good at steaks.
My wife is good.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't touch that.
To me, that's how I know I'm not ready to be a dad. Like I just, because my dad didn't do a lot of kid stuff. He did some stuff, but like, he was always outside on the grill and knew how to do that.
I didn't understand the child. When I was on the coke in 95 and 91, I didn't understand the child. I was still a fucking child.
Yeah.
I was still a child who was on drugs who had regressed 20 fucking times, you know? I wasn't fucking ready. That's why I know now in my heart that when I'm with Mercy and I do little things, you know, especially during this quarantine, I've made something of this quarantine. I'm very happy that I made something of myself during this quarantine. I became a dad, and I'm fucking happy. So thank you very much. And you guys helped a lot. You guys helped a lot with your emails and your questions. A lot of people questioned my story about Jackie and what happened. And hey, whatever you want to believe, whatever put down you got for me, go ahead, believe it. But I'm telling you right now, nobody got abandoned. Nobody was missing fucking meals. Everything was planned. Everything. I saw the future. I was like, listen, this is either going to end me up in prison or something bad is going to happen here. Either way, I'm going to lose. I had already been thrown out of the Comedy Works on a fake fucking sexual, I grabbed some girl's ass charge. And I knew that was just the beginning of the bullshit coming my way. So I'm happy I took the sign. Listen, that's what I was trying to say to you people. Sometimes life gives you fucking signs. You don't need to even get involved sometimes. Life will give you signs. And it's not more eminent to me than when I started doing stand-up comedy. You got to read the signs life gives you and roll with it. It's not going to happen. maybe that's the way whoever's watching over me, Buddha, the Jew God, Jihad, whatever, who's ever looking over you. Is that his name, Jihad? I don't fucking
I don't know. I think it's Ehud. I don't know who he said.